What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the new Story So Far record. It's been 6 years since they dropped a new album. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of them. Been a huge fan of them since I was in high school. And it's been crazy to see their growth, their maturity as a band. Obviously, I was really looking forward to this album. The singles, Big Blind and Letterman, were hugely in rotation for me the year leading up to this record coming out. 10 tracks, 30 minutes, definitely going for the all-killer, no-filler approach that they've been going for with their past albums. Specifically their last two albums, they've been going on that really like clean cut direction, and I don't mind it, but I definitely do prefer that raw Story So Far. On this record though, you definitely get a lot of raw lyrics, a lot of lyrics obviously regarding death and grief that I thought hit very hard. You got a lot of standout tracks on here, obviously Letterman, which is one of the singles, but I also think that Jump the Gun, Big Blind, which was another single, and Keep You Around are very good tracks. Obviously there are some other songs on here that go directly into loss and death and grief and stuff like that. Really heavy topics that the Story So Far doesn't usually dive into. Obviously they have in the past, but I feel like this is the first record where they've really, almost in a concept way, just really dedicated a record to these feelings and these emotions, and I really did appreciate that. However, I think that musically, I think I wanted something more out of this album. I think that I'm not sure what I wanted, but I think I just wanted something different 6 years down the road. I just wanted to hear some sort of evolution, anything, just some sort of change, and I do think they've remained like mature and like definitely grown as a band. I'm loving the production on here, but I do think that I wanted something a little bit more, so that's probably a detriment for the record to me. I think White Shores also doesn't land all the way for me. Like I said, I think maybe if it was like more of a raw performance and there wasn't that like effect on his voice that he's been doing recently, I think that I might have liked it a little bit more. Even on like tracks like Big Blind, like you have the original mixes that I think were low-key way better than the versions that we get on the record. I definitely prefer the raw version of the Story So Far. I know I said that before, but that's mostly my complaint about this record. Overall, I couldn't help but want more from it. I think that it's pretty par for the course for the Story So Far, with the exception of the lyrics. I think the lyrics are really what carry this album. I think the lyrics are what set it apart from their previous work and what kind of show that they're growing as a band. And like, this is possibly their last record. Like, I know that Parker said in a Rolling Stone interview that they're reaching their point of totality as a band, and I'm really hoping that we get at least one more project, or not one more project, but yeah, like one more album out of the Story So Far. If not that, probably a no pressure record. But as for this one, I'm low-key feeling a 6 out of 10 on this. I did really like the lyrics. I think the lyrics stood out to me. I think the production stood out to me. Like I said, I'm not sure what I wanted, but I think I just wanted something more from this album. I think I wanted more evolution. I wanted something different. Like I said, I'm glad they didn't go in like a shoegazy direction or even heavier direction. I don't think that really would have like vibed with them. I'm glad they stuck to their sound, but I do think I wanted some sort of evolution. Like I said, I might just be nitpicking, but I do think that the lyrics genuinely like carry this record, and I think that the emotions that this album evokes out of you is what will keep you coming back to it. I think there are a lot of lyrics on this record that are open to interpretation. Obviously, there are lyrics on here that are very in your face and very about death, very about grief, very about loss and about dealing with that. But I also think that there are lyrics that you can kind of attribute to any sort of situation that kind of is adjacent to that. Sorry, my speaker's fucking up, y'all. But I did like this record. I liked it. I just think I wanted just something a little bit more. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought, if you liked it or not. I'm feeling a 6 out of 10 on this one. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. 200 Stab Wounds review dropping tomorrow. I love you guys. Fuck off.